Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. This is a famous quote that appears in the Christian Recorder in 1862. Now, that is an attention getter. We were taught in our text by Jones, chapter 11.1, that an attention getter is to capture the audience's attention, make them be intrigued on what they want to hear, so they get the message that we're trying to portray. While microaggressions may appear not to be a big deal to some, to others they affect their mental health and their well-being. Microaggressions are statements, actions, or incidents regarded as an instance of incident, subtle or unintentional, discrimination against members of a marginalized group, such as a racial or ethnic minority. Some impacts that microaggressions may have on us are the psychological effect. They may cause stress, anxiety, and depression, and it may not hit us instantly. The psychological effects may be down the road. You know, these little microaggressions can build up in the workplace, at home, or while we're with friends. Cumulative effect. This can create a sense of fatigue. And if anyone's like me, we know what it is to experience fatigue. Now, there are different ways to address microaggressions. When we see this happening, we can just let the people make their own assumptions rather than trying to persuade them. I see so many people that try to persuade others' opinions on them and make them believe what they want them to believe. We just need to let them make their own decisions. It's going to be helpful that we learn about people's culture. Everyone's culture is not the same. Their perspectives are different, their views are different, and their values are going to be different. This one's a big one for me. Using active listening skills. You know, everybody wants to be understood and heard. We need to validate how other people feel. This is important. And if we use our active listening skills, then we're going to be able to understand what a person's going through. Show that it's not just one way in a conversation. Now, I know for me, I'm going to give you a personal example how microaggressions have affected my life on the day-to-day basis. For me, I just want to paint you guys a picture, okay? Recently, out of released from prison, and I'm doing well in life. You know, I've been out a little over a year, and I have succeeded at my workplace and, going back to school, and I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. While some people might think that they're just giving me a compliment when they come up to me and they say, "Wow, you're really doing well for someone who just got out of prison." Now, this can be hurtful for me. I try not to let it bother me, but in my eyes, I'm doing good for someone in general. I'm setting goals and I'm achieving them. So these little microaggressions that may not seem like they're anything to other people sometimes make my day a lot worse. So I want to leave you with this. While we may think that it might just be words we're saying, let's take a second and think about how they may impact other people. We need to reiterate the importance of watching what we say to people, as well as the effect it has on people. And remember, somebody always needs someone to listen to them. Let's practice using those active listening skills and just understanding a person's background and their culture and their values before we go making assumptions or microaggressions towards that person. And I just want to give a special thanks to the Christian Recorder and the National Equity Project for the information and knowledge you've gave me. I've become informed about microaggressions, and I can honestly say that I'm becoming a better person by learning more about it. Thank you.